Jenny Salusa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's my pleasure to take a call on this bill, and this bill is really close to my heart because I see so many of these families in my electorate office. Can you imagine, Mr. Speaker, 4 children who grow up in a loving family with both parents? The father is the only breadwinner in the house. This father passes away suddenly. These kids are all under the age of 5. Their mother, unfortunately, also passes away due to a car accident. However, this bill is actually a great bill, Mr. Speaker, because what it will do is it will address the parity issue that these 4 children currently face. These 4 children who are looked after by whānau right now, they cannot have access to the clothing allowance that other foster children have access to, Mr. Speaker, and this is just not fair. Here in New Zealand, Mr. Speaker, there are so many grandparents that raise their grandchildren. A lot of these grandparents, they go to courts to fight for the right to look after these grandchildren. Some of these grandchildren suffer abuse and trauma, which is one of the reasons why these grandparents go to court to fight to look after them. What these grandparents are actually asking for, all that these grandparents are asking for, Mr. Speaker, is parity with foster parents. These grandparents just want to be treated in the same way, in the same fair way as foster parents. What this legislation will do, and I'd like to commend and thank Tracy Martin for bringing this bill to the House, is it would ease the financial burden that these families face in raising these unsupported and orphaned children. What would have been a really good and caring thing to do, Mr. Speaker, for this government is if they would have actually implemented this bill this year in 2015 instead of in 3 years' time in July 2018, and instead of, say, wasting government taxes of $26 million in a flag referendum, this would have been a better and caring way of supporting our children, our really vulnerable children. The Labour Party strongly supports this bill, Mr. Speaker, and thank you so much.